Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to talk about Royal Enfield. Obviously we've had a flurry of Royal Enfield videos. I've got the t-shirt on today representing the mark, and obviously I ride the bike. All of you guys are super interested in it, so it's great to see the comments and all of the discussion about the Royal Enfield Meteor. For those of you who are interested in the Daytona, I know the Daytona appeared in the video and it's now black and it's now track bike, blah blah blah. We're gonna do a catch-up video on the Daytona. What happened? It went from road bike to track bike, blah blah blah. Come back and I'll touch on that. But for now, we're on a bit of a roll with Royal Enfield content, so we're gonna push on. And today I'm gonna talk about my top 5 accessories, genuine accessories that you can buy for the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. So next to me, I've got a big box that says Royal Enfield on it. I'm gonna open the box now, using this handy tool. Don't know if you've ever seen those, guys. It's a Swiss Army knife in a credit card style profile. Couldn't find a Stanley knife, so we'll do it just with this little tool. This is actually really exciting. Okay, so let's open these one by one. Okay. Right, let's start with this box. Oh. It's clunking a little bit. Royal Enfield genuine motorcycle accessory. Okay, sounds good. Oh, okay. Set of spare keys. So what this is the genuine Pannier Box. Now I'm not sure how much I like this because you can only get it on one side. But we'll have a look. Get our first impression of the box itself. If I can get it out. Okay, so you've got spare keys. A little bit irritating to have 2 keys, one for the ignition and one for the pannier, but nevertheless. Okay, so this is my first impression of the box. Seems to have some, I don't know if you can see there, profile mounts that are shaped around the bar that you also have to attach to the side of the bike, and this then rests against that. It's plastic construction. Just, yeah, injection molded plastic. Let's use the keys they provide to open it up. So it pops open on a spring. Inside you've got what looks like the fitting kit. That would be a smart thing to put inside. Some bolts and little offset washers, and that's presumably to allow this box to fit alongside the pillion passenger seat and guardrail, which is on the Supernova bikes and Stellas, I think. But basically to allow the box to sit, which way is it? That way. Yeah, so it flips open like so. So number 1 on our list is the Pannier Box, right hand side only. Comes with the Royal Enfield logo on the top. Doesn't feel great in the hand, to be honest. A bit ratty, a bit plasticky. There's probably better options out there for Pannier Box, but nevertheless, we needed to have a look at it, see how good it was. It locks, somewhat secure when attached to the bike, and that's number 1. Okay, let's continue the unboxing. This one's like a Christmas present wrapped by your mother. Wrapped in okay, that is accessories for something. Okay, I know what that is, but I'm not going to tell you guys just yet. Okay, number 2 on the list of accessories that I would really like to fit to the bike, and I'm a little bit more confident I'll be keeping this one, is the beautiful, is it brushed aluminium? It's got a brushed effect engine guard. Quite a simple piece. Obviously you know where this goes. What's the correct term for it? It's a dual cradle design frame, and I assume that you have 2 mounting points there which you bolt this onto. It looks nice, it's really nice in the hand, it feels strong, it's embossed with the Royal Enfield logo. Definitely will be fitting this, really like that, and I think it's going to improve the visual aspect of the bike. If you've got a Supernova or a Stella with a lot of chrome on it, this is going to look great. If you've got a Fireball, it might be worth trying to get one of these powder coated black. I don't think they provide one in black as it is. But nevertheless, the sump guard, and with the fitting kit that was wrapped in newspaper, that is number 2 on my list of favourite genuine accessories. I'm keeping that one. Okay, another package from Royal Enfield. Let's open that up. What is in this box? Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so now number 3 on the list of Royal Enfield accessories that I would like for this bike is the engine guard or frame protector. So you may be used to the little crash bobbins you get on sports bikes. On this bike you can actually spec or buy as a genuine accessory and fit yourself a range of engine guards, and they're made of tubular aluminium, and it's actually quite a nice piece. This is one of the more simple engine guards available. It's a single plane, so if I turn it on to its side to show you, you can see how it operates. It will attach to the frame, and if you drop the bike on its side, you prevent from doing damage to the plastic work, exposed bits. You're going to protect the bike more than you would otherwise. They do offer 4 or 5 different types of engine guard. They offer this type of profile but in an octagonal shape, so it'll have a piece there come round, and it has 8 sides basically. It's an extended octagon. They've got this one which is trapezoid, and then they've got another couple which are this sort of profile, but there's a bend in the pipework and it comes around and almost hugs the bike a little bit. The one of those in silver, and I've got the Supernova, so I would be going for silver, not blacked out. It's more of a fireball theme. The one of those in silver is unavailable, so I just went for this one. A little bit more simple. I'm not quite sure how it'll look on the bike, whether it'll take away from the bike being sort of streamlined, and it might look a bit clunky and industrial. Obviously it's tubular steel bolted onto the sort of style and lines of the bike. Not totally sure about it. Does come with a Royal Enfield logo there in the top, so it's quite a nice piece. It's probably, I'm probably likely to keep this one. It is quite a nice thing, to be honest. Okay, I hope you're still with me, guys. This is going to be number 4 in the list of my favourite, and I've wanted this one for ages. I already know what it is. My favourite accessories for the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. So you've got to be careful with the knife on this one. I don't want to damage anything inside the package. And, wow. I'm going to get it out, show everybody. This is the touring seat. So let's have a look at this thing, guys. It's a plastic backing with 6 different mounts. Obviously these rest onto the struts of the frame. Securing tabs at the back there. Probably will come with some screws or pop rivets just to secure that in place. It's made of a a special type of foam structure with air pockets in it. Meant to be more comfortable than the standard seat. I think it's going to look great. I would be sold on this just for this in stitching, which says Royal Enfield there. It says touring on the side to separate a little bit. You've still got the white stitched outline, which if you have the Supernova with the brown leather as standard, that is also present on the standard seat. In terms of comfort, the standard seat is really comfortable. This is just meant to increase comfort a little bit more. So let's just show you guys that. And you can see, yeah, it's a really nice seat. So not disappointed in that at all. That's number 4 on genuine accessories I want to fit to my Meteor Supernova. Let's move on to the final accessory we're going to fit today. And I'm breaking my rules a little bit because it's not a genuine accessory. So wait and see what this is. Some of you viewers will know what this one is. Wow, okay, here we go. Right, number 5. Not strictly speaking a genuine accessory, but I reveal by dropping down the bubble wrap, this is a windscreen windshield. Okay, so it's made by Givi. It is fairly expensive. I'm not going to go through the pricing of all these options now. You can go away and look those up yourself. This is something I feel is needed on the Meteor Supernova because the standard screen causes a lot of wind buffeting and wind to go up into your face. So I've purchased the Givi screen, it's called large touring screen, listed on various websites, I won't mention any names. I'm going to fit this to the bike and we're going to see whether the additional height of this windscreen gives you protection from the wind. I'm going to do it in combination with standard seat and then the touring seat, because I think the touring seat gives you a little bit of a lower seating position, maybe only an inch or two, but that combined with the screen, I'm going to be low down and I hope the wind will be flowing over my head. We've got a slight tint to the screen, which makes it a little bit different from the standard clear plastic. It's a big old thing and there's also additional protection at the side. From what I understand, this screen is fitted to the Interceptor 650. It's an option for that motorcycle. I would guess, knowing a little bit about product development, that these screens were found to be cross-compatible between the Interceptor and the Meteor, and then they just rolled them out across the Meteor. Maybe with a little bit of a different fitting kit, but the screen seems to be the same screen they provide for the Interceptor. So it's a really nice thing. You've obviously got the Givi logo there, which is the little black plastic shroud that goes above the headlamp. And I shouldn't really have to be buying this, especially as it's quite pricey, but needs must, and the existing screen I'm not happy with. I will tell you the respective heights. So I measured my standard screen and from memory it's about 35 centimeters high. And when I talk about height, I'm talking about from the headlamp, which is where the Givi logo is here, up to the top of the screen. This one is about 50 to 53, I think the website said. I haven't measured it personally, but that's what it said online. So I'm hoping that extra 15 centimeters of height will offset some of the buffeting. As far as the style goes, I'll leave that for you guys to comment on. For me, I needed the option, yes, I probably would have preferred if it wasn't slightly tinted, but I needed the option of the screen. I mean, I'm trying to record videos on the bike and it's just no good having a lot of this turbulent wind noise buffeting up, and you can hear it in the audio, it's really bad. Okay, so that's my number 5 on accessories. To run down the list, we had number 1, which, let me just put that down. Number 1, which was the Pannier Box with a spring-loaded mechanism, plastic construction, Royal Enfield. Number 2, I think, was the sump guard, which I think looks absolutely fantastic in the metal. Yeah, that is a definite keeper. So if I could recommend anything, I'd probably say this is probably one of the nicest pieces. Number 3 was the engine brace or crash protector, whatever you want to call it. I may fit this just to see what it looks like. I'm not 100% convinced. I don't really like having crash protection on a bike. I think it, invites unfortunate things to possibly happen. There's that there, and then number 4 was, let me just find out all the stuff, the Royal Enfield official touring seat in the brown leather effect. Really, really nice thing. Probably be keeping that as well. And finally, number 5, which you've just seen, was the large windscreen. I'm going to do another video just to specifically talk about the wind protection of these two. I know a few people have been commenting, just asking how this screen compares to the standard screen, and guys, I've taken the hit. I've purchased this on your behalf. I'll test it. I'll relay the results back to you, and I'll even show you the audio recording so you can actually hear what the buffeting's like. Hopefully that's useful. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we're going to try and get some content up RE the Daytona. Sorry, I was just checking the audio hadn't run out of battery. But other than that, I hope this video was interesting to you. I've got lots of nice parts, and I hope my thoughts and opinions are useful if you choose to go ahead and buy some of the genuine accessories. If you did like the content, please do give us a like. Really, really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also please comment as well. I found the comments so useful. I've really learned a lot. as obviously this is just my opinion. I'm not an expert, I'm not a product manager for Royal Enfield, I'm just an enthusiast, just like you guys. So if you do have any disagreements or agreements with me, then please just drop it down in the comments, and you'll probably find a little bit of a discussion ensues. It's quite fun, and we all get a lot from it. Okay, so I'm approaching 20 minutes. Video went far longer than it needed to. I got talking too much again, so I'll cut there, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot, team.